This is the, well, what I think is a flash chip. It's a 25F40B. I suspect that's some form of serial flash chip. So on the 10 times objective we see this, and I think you mainly see the large scale features here. There's a big cross in the middle of the device, and I think that will be the storage array if this is indeed a flash chip. So I suspect this is where the information's stored. And why they've chosen that pattern I'm not too sure. Maybe that's just supply going in there to all the arrays. Let's have a quick look and see what that says with a higher power objective. Here we go. So you can see more detail on there. So that's a 1E25F5406 and some layer information there and some test patterns. So again, fairly modern technology, so features are going to be very small here. Yeah, are those crosses? Not sure. I'll have to go in and look with a higher magnification. That does look like a storage array underneath there. That's probably supply coming in. Where does that go? It goes over there. Yeah. And what do we have there? A bit more storage maybe. The green is, again, that looks like a coating over the top. It doesn't look to be actually routing or anything because they're joined together. Let's try a much higher magnification than this and see if we can get some detail in there. Here we go, with my fairly rubbish 100 times objective. You can see some information there, much more detail at this magnification. It's very difficult finding your way around at this magnification. Alright, let's see if we can find the bottom left corner. There's some text. That's off the end. I've been here somewhere. Here we go. Look at the size of that writing. So what we've got there, it looks like, yeah, looks like a 1E25F5406 and some layer information there and some strange constructions there, but underneath there's detail underneath there. What's that? It's just the metal. Let's see if we can find some circuitry. Let's have a look at the storage cell. Oh, that's incredibly fine detail there. Can't see any storage information circuitry. What have we got here? Yeah. Let's see what we got here. This is the green part, I think. So, oh yeah, definite connections there. Let's move the focus through. Let's see what we get. Oh dear. Very good. It's just, there's no way of reverse engineering this really. You could spend days just on one small area. It's so dense. Right, so anyway, I think this is a serial flash chip. From the number it looks like that sort of device. It wasn't particularly large, the die, either. This is the large flash chip. This is the Nanya flash chip, and this is a very large die. It's about 7mm by 3mm, which is quite an odd shape. It's quite rectangular, but it's also one of the larger ones that I've seen. It's had a coating on the top which I've taken off, and there seems to be a massive array, which you'd expect, of probably data storage, and some circuitry, and then another array. Bring that into focus. So the die is mainly taken up with the storage, which isn't a surprise as it's a flash chip. Interestingly, the bond wires are running down the middle of this chip. You can see they run there, which is down the centre of the chip, and there's quite a lot of them. Right the way along the chip, and then another storage array below that. So there's a lot of pins. Most of them, I think there may be some other bond pads. There's one there, I think, in other places, but mainly running right the way down the middle of the device, down the die. Can't see a lot in the way of circuitry here. I think a lot of it is under the coating. Let's see if we can find some markings. Some text there? Don't think so. I think they're just test patterns. It could be quite small if there is any writing. No, can't see anything. There's usually something, but maybe they just didn't have the space available to put anything on there. It might be on the broken off corner there, maybe. Or maybe they just didn't put any in there. That is another option. Let's have a quick look with a higher magnification objective and see if there's anything exciting in there. There's definite stuff going on there. So this is a large chip and it's got very small features, so that's where the storage capacity comes from. Let's try with 100. Rubbish 100. Ooh, here we go. Yep, very, very small features there. Absolutely tiny. This is right at the limit of my microscope. I don't think I can get anything more than 100 times objective. It's dropping straight out of focus as well, because it's not totally flat on the stage. Whoop. Yeah. There's the storage array off the edge of the chip. So this is the storage array here, so the cells must be under these tracks. And then here we've got control circuitry probably in the centre. And then some more storage. Let me drop off the other side of the chip. Let's try and find the end. Might be something here. Yeah. These must be the tracks going to the storage arrays. Where are the bond wires in the middle? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so one large flash chip. Not particularly exciting. It's just got a large storage array and some control circuitry.